Hello, Virgo. It's your turn for your Mercury retrograde energy reading. We are in Mercury retrograde in Pisces, and it's a new moon in Pisces. So there's a lot of things going on with you guys. I do want to keep in mind this is a general reading. It may not apply to all of you Virgos. But what I'm going to do here is the first few cards is on the top is basically how you project out in the world, and like what are you doing in the world, and what are you projecting out. And then in the other cards is what's going on with you. And then the others over here is what do you want to say to the world, what do you want to say to a certain person, basically, situations and things like that. So let's get started. All right, you have the Four of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. And then this was at the end or of the bottom, the Queen of Cups in reverse. So I feel like right away you're trying to rebalance things, and you want calmer waters for you. And I feel like a lot of you've gone through this period of you're doing what I feel like some of you're doing what is not so much called to you, you're doing what you want. But I feel like with the Queen of Cups, you could be dealing with, water-based energies. There's a lot of motions going on, so things may not be clear exactly. But with the Four of Pentacles, I feel like, you're holding every resource. Possibly you could be holding your emotions. And then with the King of Wands, it could be indicating, you have a lot of passion. You have a lot of drive when it comes to everything you stand for. But with the Five of Cups, I feel like you're cutting out things that aren't working for you. But also, too, with the Two of Pentacles, it could be you're juggling between, it could be a multiple things. It could be what's serving to your highest good, what's not working for you, or it could be two people in some of situation. But I also feel like some of you with this you know five of sword, you let go something. There's two swords on the bottom that are on the ground, I mean, and then two or one you're holding on the one hand and the other. So you could be juggling between, what you want to let go, what doesn't work. And there's two people too. So you may have let two people know what's okay and what's not, or you're dealing with people and you just want to cut it out. You're tired of waiting on something, or you're waiting, and that's probably with the Two Pentacles. So you're having to deal with a lot of passion behind, um, when it comes to your resources, what is yours and what isn't yours. And I feel like you're going towards your passion on just pretty much clearing your path and trying to make up a decision, but you're having a hard time, I feel like, making your decisions. What's going on inside? You have the Four of Wands, the Hierophant or the Emperor, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. So I feel like when it comes to your relationships, when it comes to marriage, when it comes to pretty much your foundations and everything, you're trying to take control, especially that guy right there. Could be a father figure, could be you, Virgo, who's a male, possibly, or someone who's a fire sign that you're dealing with. But I feel like you want control over your foundations, your passions. And I feel like you've really coming out of that and shining. And when it comes to your pentacle, I feel like, that's inheritance money. There could be a good amount of money coming to you. We have the income tax season, so you could be getting a lot of money coming in. But with the Page of Cups, it could be indicating, especially on top, it was the Two of Pentacles. You're having a really hard times with your emotions, especially during, when we got Pisces season going on and Virgo, they're at opposite. So I feel like you're having to juggle when it comes to not just your relationships, but your emotions. maybe between what you want versus what you need. And it could be in a love dynamic. I'm not sure. I'm not trying to get into much of a love reading here, but I feel like what you're going through inside, I feel like you're very controlled. You're very precise on what you want in life. And, but I just feel like you're really having a hard time when it comes to your emotions. It could be a lot of you going through in your mind, playing the stories of the things that may have happened with an opportunity that was shut down, or just trying to keep control of yourself, because also indicate you could be dealing with another water sign, Pisces possibly, but maybe this Pisces got you, kind of deciding on something. I'm not sure on that. And then what you want to tell, the world, what you're trying to tell people. You got the Seven of Pentacles, you got the Ace of Wands, you got the Five of Pentacles, and then you got the Ten of Cups. So kind of like how the Cancer, you could possibly be dealing with a Cancer, but I feel like you're trying to create something, an empire of yours, with the King of Wands. You could be the King of Wands, or you're dealing with a King of Wands. You're trying to create, the foundations that you want. And I feel like, you're getting really grounded on what you really want your foundations to be. But also, too, with the Ace of Wands, it could be, the universe is coming in to give you maybe this bountiful thing that you've been waiting on. It could be crops coming in. It could be money coming, like I said right here. But also, too, with the Five of Pentacles, it could be you're still feeling in lack. Like there's something quite not maybe there that you are in need of. Because with this showing up, the Five of Swords, maybe you feel like, something you cut out is going to give you less money, I'm feeling, for some of you. And then the Ten of Cups in reverse, it could be that, when it comes to love, when it comes to, everything that you want in life, you're having a hard time when it comes to your emotions. It could have been a past relationship you were in, or just something that's really got you off balance and trying to decide on what you really want. The Queen of Cups, giving to something that, maybe you had something. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you had something, especially with this. You had these pentacles, but now you have less. Like you don't have as much in some way, I'm feeling. But I just feel like you're trying to stay control of the situation. You're trying to stay maybe above water a little bit, I'm feeling, or I'm hearing. But I feel like you're trying to take control and create something that ultimately, at the end of the day, you can look at and say, I have a stable foundation. I may not have as much as money as I would like, but maybe